Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick unboxing, well not really unboxing, this is more just an overview of a couple more reels that has come into Bluewatergear from Baits Fishing. So this is just to introduce you guys to them so that you can see what they look like. It'll give you a rough idea in terms of size and so forth as well. Okay, I'm just going to dive straight into it. I'm going to start off with the Hundo LTS, and the reason I'm starting there is because it's very similar to the reel I did the other day, the Hundo. There is a couple of key features that are different. Obviously you've got the gold accents and so forth, that's completely different. It makes it look really pretty. But as you guys can see, super shallow spool. LTS is what's it? I think it stands for light tackle system. Basically it's a BFS reel, guys. As we know, it's a super light reel. It's 5 ounces. They didn't just go and put in the spool. They changed the spool obviously for lighter line, shallow spool and so forth, but they changed the actual drag system as well. The other Hundo has got a 14-pound drag, which is more for your general fishing, basically for all bass applications. This one has only got an 8.5-pound drag, meaning it's much better for light line protection. You're not gonna have such a huge chance of breaking your line off on light tackle, light line and so forth. So yeah, but other than that, they share the same body. Obviously a couple of differences in color and so forth with the gold accents and so on that separates it. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. You have seen the previous one. I'm not going to be stripping any of these reels open, guys. I think we've already seen what they look like on the inside. As I said, a reel is a reel. It's all about the finishes and the quality of material they're using. And trust me, these guys went through great lengths. I mean, just look at that thing. It is nuts. Absolutely pretty. But yeah, they went through great lengths. I mean, this whole thing is CNC'd from bar stock aluminum, guys. And I mean everything. Side plates, main body, both sides. It's full on bar stock aluminum CNC. And it's not just plain 6061 grade. It's a T6 variant, which is actually, from what I've read up on the internet, is actually a hardened version. So in certain aspects, the T6 is actually stronger than your traditional 6061 aluminium range. So they didn't play around. So you can expect that whichever reel you're going to get from them, they don't, how can I put it, they don't do junk. Alright guys, so I'm going to move on to the next reel. I've actually already taken it out. Wait, let me just do this. Okay, so as for all their reels, this is how you receive it. There is a protective pouch for the reel as well that comes with all their reels. As far as I know, don't quote me on that one. But as far as I know, all of them come with like a little protective pouch. Reel sock or whatever you want to call it. Okay, quick couple of specs on this reel. It's called the Salty 150, guys. So previous reel is a 100 size. This is a 150, so it's going to be slightly bigger. But the basic body shape stays the same. Something really nice is that's actually a titanium handle. That's super cool. Titanium handle, cork grips, and there's actually a little cork inlay as well. But no paint on their reels, guys. This is all anodized, hardened and anodized. Okay, I'm going to run with a couple of specs here. Gears are a little bit different in this as opposed to the Hundo. Because this is more of a workhorse, full brass gears, main gear and pinion gear. Like the Hundo is more lighter reel, so it's an aluminium main gear with a brass pinion. This is brass all over. But everything has been beefed up, just a little bit, because it is supposed to stand up towards saltwater. So look, I'm going to read off the box here a couple of the specs. I really don't want to miss out on anything because I know I'm probably going to miss out on a few things. Okay, so let's just run through. Okay, line capacity, 12 pounds, 140 yards. Now, I'm going to say something here, guys. I spooled up the previous reel, which was supposed to have like 100 yards capacity or something like that on the 100 size. I can tell you now, I definitely put on 12 pounds fluorocarbon, and I 100% put on more than 100 yards, no doubt. So I think they do go a bit light. You can probably get a bit more line on there, because if you look at this spool, it's a deep spool, guys. That's pretty deep. So line capacity won't be a problem for you. But that's on mono, 140 yards, 30 pound braid, you're getting 190 yards. I mean, even 140 yards, you're never going to cast it out. Okay, so as we know, the whole reel is CNC'd from bar stock aluminium. We've gone through that. The crank arm handle, that's titanium, 120 millimeters. Obviously just works on an adjustable magnetic brake system. It doesn't have the same system. It's got your basic mag tracks kind of system. I say basic, still quality components. There's 6 magnetic pads on the inside, and that's basically going to help you slow down your bait. I'm trying to think of something here because I know I'm missing out on something. I mean, same story with all the reels. Well, this one has got all stainless steel bearings. It's got an additional coating to assist with anti-corrosion and so forth. Oh yes, the drag. Okay, so this drag is actually a titanium. Oh yes, it is. Stainless steel and titanium combo. There's obviously proper drag washers in there. But this is actually it actually has a watertight seal. So even if you dunk the reel, your drag is actually going to stay dry. And being saltwater, guys, I mean, chances are if you're going to go and start casting in the waves and so forth, your reel is going to get wet. You definitely do not want your drag to get wet unnecessarily. So that is very cool. I actually can't wait to open up the actual drag system at some point in time and just see how they did it. But basically it has got an actual watertight seal in it, so that is super cool. That is a big one for me. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it, guys. Just one last look at this reel. Beautiful, like anodized, like a bluish color. Absolutely stunning. Alright guys, next one is the goat swim. So, as the name says, swim. It's for swim bait. This is a big reel, guys. This is for the guys throwing huge swim baits, like your 4, 5, 6 ounce swim baits and so forth. Not to say you can't use it elsewhere. I mean, I was looking at this reel and I honestly thought to myself, punching. For us bass fishermen, if you got some heavy punching to do, perfect reel for that. It's got an insane drag system, it is solid and it's big. So, when I say big, it's still only a 200 size reel, guys. But they basically did a couple of things with this spool. So, this one is anodized black. Okay, so it's full black, which is very cool. Again, titanium handle, oversized knobs. Oh, I shouldn't have worn a black shirt for this one. Oversized knobs. And you guys can pick that up. So that spool is super deep. It's very deep for a reason, so that you've got line capacity. Because the whole idea behind this reel was that it's for swim baits. And again, they geared this up super strong. Full brass gears, main gear and pinion. The downside to that is, guys, it is going to be heavier. This is a roughly, I think, 9 ounce reel. Yeah, roughly 9 ounce reel. which does make it a bit on the heavier side, but it is a swim bait reel. This, in general, other brands, your swim bait reels are going to be a 300 size reel. So this is going to be much smaller in your hands than any 300 size reel, to be honest. And yeah, they did the same thing as they do with all their reels, like they did with the Salty. It's got a sealed drag system. The works, guys. Everything is CNC. I mean, there's not much else to say about it. It is just quality workmanship to the last T, like everything, guys. So yeah, this is actually this is very cool. This is definitely something that's going to have a lot of uses for you as a bass fisherman, especially in South Africa, with, well, anywhere in the world, to be, not just South Africa. I mean, you can get a nice big 7.6, 7.11 extra heavy rod, which you can toss around your big swim baits, and then pick up that same rod and start punching the thickest stuff there is, and not be scared, because this reel can handle it. It is built tough. It's built to handle abuse. Couple of other specs on it. Okay, so line capacity, 12 pounds line, 200 yards. 50 pounds braided line is going to give you 260 yards. So guys, you're never going to run out of line. I mean, you're not going to make that cost. No one will make a cost that far. I'm sorry. That's like, what, 260 yards. That is... sounds a bit corrected, but it's 2.5 rugby fields, somewhere around there. My yards to meters calculations are not the best, but probably somewhere in that ballpark. I can't see you casting that distance anyway. This is a 7.11 ratio reel, so your line pickup is 32 inches per crank, which is a lot, and it's a lot because the spool diameter is so big on the reel. 110 mil CNC crank arm, yeah, and the rest is basically stock to what you get on these baits reels. All of them come with the saltwater, well, stainless steel ball bearings, that's got like an anti-corrosion protection on it and so forth. So it doesn't matter which reel you're buying, you're getting, everything's going to be premium. I'm just trying to think if there was something that I missed here now. Nope, I think I got it all. So, yeah, guys, there is more reels coming in. There's going to be the GOAT 150 and all the different speeds. That's going to be your general workhorse. I actually can't wait to see what that's going to look like. It's going to be roughly the same. It's going to be basically the same size as your Salty, but slightly lighter, a little bit less drag. That's what I've missed. The drag on the Salty is like 20 pounds or something. Yeah, 18 to 20 pound drag. That's solid. So that is a good drag to have. Okay, yeah, so the GOAT is coming in and in all the different speeds. So that there, I think, is going to be your general reel for all purposes. And then they're also getting in the OG, a small 100 size round reel. I'm going to put up a picture here so that you guys can see what it looks like. It is pretty. I was a bit skeptical, but looking at it and like, yes, yeah, that would be a nice to have, guys. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon with hopefully a fishing video this time.